Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another Eid inspired video where I'm going to be making some Arayech, which is an Algerian cake. So first I'm going to add in 3 cups of plain flour. Next I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of icing sugar. I'm adding in now just a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt. So next I'm adding in some vanilla powder and some vanilla essence. So just make a well in the center so we can add in our ghee. So now using your hand, just mix it gently. And then we're just going to knead it very gently as well. So after that, I'm going to add in just a little bit of water with orange blossom water and keep kneading. So we're just going to add in more of that water until our dough is completely firm. Add some more. So just go ahead and keep kneading until the dough is completely firm and none of the little parts are coming out. So if you accidentally added more water, just add in more flour and you will be fine. So this is what it should look like. So we're just going to leave our dough to rest for about 30 to 40 minutes, and if you're in a hot country, I would suggest put it into the fridge. And now it's time to make our filling. So here I have 300 grams of almond powder. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of caster sugar and 2 teaspoons of vanilla powder. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of melted butter and of course some vanilla essence on top. Now I'm just adding just a little bit of cinnamon on top. Next I'm mixing in some water mixed with orange blossom water. I'm adding just 2 tablespoons and then you mix them together. So it should look like this on your hand. So now our dough is ready. It's been about 35 minutes. We're just going to take out little round balls like so, and I'm just going to use my hands to make the shape. So repeat the process for as many cakes as you would like to make, and try to keep them almost identical. So now we're just going to grab our filling and we're just going to use our fingers to roll it out into small little cylinders. And you can make as many as you wish. Okay, now, so this is the fun part. So we kind of have to make a starfish shape. So we get our little ball and we pat it down just like this, and then we get our filling and we put it in a T shape, just like that. And then very gently, we're just going to close it on top, just like so. We're going to make sure none of the almond will show, so we're just going to slowly secure our dough on top of it. And now we're going to flip it over and we're just going to pinch it in the middle with using your 3 fingers just like this. So to make sure the almond is in all the areas, we have to kind of squeeze it like this. And carefully pick it up with using your 3 fingers just like this. So now I'm going to show you the method on how to create the shape. So you pick it up like this and roll the dough around your fingers using your 3 fingers just like this. It's really, really easy. And just give it a pat on top just like that. Makes it look more nicer. And we're done. So now I'm just going to show it to you one more time. So guys, for those who didn't know, this dough can be used for another Algerian sweet called Arayech, which I'm going to make now. So guys, this type of sweet is in a shape of a moon, so it's perfect to do during Ramadan or Eid celebration. So for the Arayech, you can find them in plain version, or you can find them topped with some icing sugar, which I'm going to do later on. Okay guys, so they're ready to go into the oven. It's a good idea to preheat your oven 15 minutes prior to putting them in. Before we bake them, we're going to pierce them with a small toothpick and bake under 160 to 170 degrees Celsius for about 25 minutes. So for the icing, I'm using 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of oil, and half a cup of blossom water mixed with water. So now I'm adding in some icing sugar. So basically we need to keep adding in the icing sugar to make the icing very thick. So as you can see now, the consistency is thick enough. So we're just going to keep mixing, and then it's time to add in our food coloring. So for my icing, I'm using natural pink food coloring. So a little goes a long way, so just be careful while you're putting that in. Just keep mixing until you've reached your desired color. So now the most important part is the lemon juice. It makes the icing and the cake in general taste so much better. So now that we've added some liquid onto it, it's gone a little bit more liquidy. So we're just going to add in a little bit more icing sugar to bring back the thickness. So my sweets are ready. They should look like something like this, not too golden. So before we start our icing, make sure that your cakes are cool. So the icing process is just like you see. We just get a bowl so the icing will fall underneath, and we place the cakes on top of a rack like so. Just make sure when you're picking it up, you pick it up from the bottom. So before they completely dry, you place them nicely on a tray like this, and you guys can decorate them with some pearls on top or some sugar, flowers, whichever you like. I have these beautiful stars, so yeah, I'm decorating them with these stars. So this is what it looks like, guys. I hope you enjoyed my Arayech. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really enjoyed making this video for you. I hope you try these beautiful Arayech, Algerian traditional sweets. And if you do, I'd love to see pictures on my Instagram. So guys, I hope to see you in my next videos. Thank you so much. Bye.